And San Diego is a team that, again, 5-5 since the break. They're not firing just yet. You don't know what they're going to be, but they still have playoff odds above 30%. They still are immensely talented, and their GM, AJ Preller, has basically signaled, as has their owner, Peter Seidler, that they're not going backwards. So, barring a collapse in the final week with them, I don't expect them to trade Blake Snell or Seth Lugo or Josh Hader. I expect them to try to add. Now, how they're going to do that, how dramatically they can move, that remains to be seen. But this is still a team that has invested an awful lot in the season. And I know the Mets have too. But the Padres' mindset seems to be different. Steve Cohen has basically said, as Mets owner, hey, if it's not looking realistic mathematically, we'll sell. Padres haven't said that. Now, what they say and what they do often are two different things at the deadline, but I still expect the Padres to push forward. Adam asked, how desirable of a trade piece would Jake Cronenworth be should Preller and the Padres decide to sell at the deadline? Number one, I don't expect Preller and the Padres to sell at the deadline, or at least not outright sell. Maybe they trade some pieces, trying to create some payroll flexibility. Maybe they take one of their potential free agents and try to get some things for something else. I don't know exactly, obviously, what they're going to do, but I don't see them as outright sellers. Cronenworth, 7 years, $80 million. He signed that deal in April, and guess what? That deal doesn't begin until next season. He is having a down year for whatever reason. Maybe it's the move to first base that affected him. No one seems to know for sure. But I don't see a team wanting to take on Jake Cronenworth's $80 million when questions have been raised about just what kind of player he's going to be going forward. So the Padres jumped on that one. They moved really early on Jake Cronenworth, who wasn't a free agent until after 2025. And they're going to have to live with this and hope he is the player that they thought when they signed him to that deal.